Hey, you guys, today I'm going to go over some leather and Alcantara detail tips for the interior because some people were wanting a little bit more explanation versus, just keeping it clean. So basically, just if I'm talking about the interior today, I'd never put anything on the dashboard because I've already been through the sticky dash twice. Both Lexus had sticky dash, and I rarely ever put any protectant on to begin with. So I don't even do anything whatsoever. In fact, I don't even put anything on here either, because I just am paranoid that there's going to be other parts and pieces, that might get melting because the car's 23. Oh my God, Zesty, you're going to be 23 this year. Anyway, so basically what I use for the leather and leather is leather honey. So this is what I use for the leather and Alcantara interior. It's amazing. But I wanted to go over a couple things, excuse me, because people were talking about how their Alcantara is dirty and blah, blah, blah. So basically, I can't speak to the ivory Alcantara or leather interior because I've never owned it. Although my Solara that I had the convertible had the ivory interior leather, and so I would put down the towel things that I have in the front seat just to keep them clean, so they didn't ever need deep scrubbing. But for the Alcantara, I've seen a lot of people, really get in here with the scrub brush, and I always go, yikes! If you see some of the Alcantara that has a lot of wear and tear, the actual fabric, and you almost can't even see the little perforations in it because they use a brush and they rub it so hard that it loses its texture. So I've never used any kind of brush or any kind of cleaner or anything on it. So, and then of course I keep it out of the sun. So, the headrests are all in good shape and the Alcantara is not turning blue. So what I just use is the vacuum, and I usually just go up and down with kind of like stripes because you can kind of see the, what do you call that? The texture in it, it's like suede. So it kind of makes it just looks cleaner if you go in a pattern direction when you're vacuuming. Anyways, and so then I make sure there's no dust we don't need in the Lexuses, so I don't have to worry about food or anything, but just dust and all of that. And I don't put any, I don't put leather honey on this. I just put it on the leather surfaces. So I put that down, and then I just also vacuum the Alcantara on the doors. And then just kind of dust everything else off. And then Spicy, since it has an all leather interior, I don't obviously have to vacuum the leather because I just put the leather honey on it. And so I always tell people, and then I love the plastic mats. I got these new from Lexus when I bought the car, because it prevents dirt even getting on your floor mats, because you can just shake out the mat and it stays in mint condition by keeping I know the mats aren't cute, but they're just plastic. Actually, now they have that weather tech stuff, which I heard is really good, but I guess I just keep the mats because I've had them since I got the Lexus new. So that's what I would do, you guys, for the leather care. Also, speaking about the leather in the front seats, the manual shift boot, and then the handbrake, and then also the steering wheel, I put leather honey on there to preserve that. But that's pretty much it. I don't put, I also use the jewelry buffer for the chrome inside, but I don't put any kind of plastic spray or anything on there, like I said, just because I get paranoid about the melting dash. So I hope this gives you guys a little bit of better idea. If it were me and I was getting another IS300, it was pre-owned, I would try not to use any brush or any chemicals on this. See, because you want to like keep the material looking new, and once people start heavily brushing it, it changes the pattern and the fabric in the car. So I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.